Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining today. I'm Marla, and I decided to take my practice today in the park. After taking a nice little short walk, I decided to do some nice little stretches. So I just wanted to share them with you. So you can be in the park with me, or outside on your deck, or out front on your porch, or inside at a nice space. Something that feels conducive to relaxation, openness, spaciousness, and most important, peacefulness. So I chose nature today, just listening to the sounds, birds, the trees, the wind. Very calming, very organizing, and very grounding today. So join me wherever you are, from whatever seat you're in, or you can even stand. Just ground down through your feet, ground down through the seat that you're in, and elongate all the way up through your spine. So as something grounds and settles us, something can lengthen and elongate above it. And from there we add our width and our spaciousness. So right from the center, we're going to open out across our collarbones, all the way out through our shoulders. That creates such an open, uplifting experience and sensation in the chest. And let's close our eyes if closing the eyes feels safe for you. And let's just take 3 long, luscious, conscious breaths. Deep breath in, filling up into whatever space can receive it, whatever that is for you. And let's exhale from our mouth, HA, so it's really letting go, releasing. And a full breath in. Take in what you can. And let's exhale, HA from the mouth. And either on my breath pace or yours, whatever feels best for you. So a full deep breath in. And exhale, HA from the mouth. Wow, that feels so good. Just to let go of some first layer tension. Whatever's just looming around, see if we can just release it and let it go and bring a little softening and a little spaciousness to our inner world, our outer structure, and most important, in the mind. And let's take our hands to the heart center. Let's take a full breath in and reaching the arms down, around, and all the way up. And as we exhale, reversing the path, hands down, around, and back to the heart. So just like that, breathing in, down, around, and up. Do what you can. And exhale, releasing down, around, and back to the heart. And so maybe you want to take it standing from here. So either staying where you are or standing up, finding a nice stance that feels safe, comfortable, and grounded for you. Breathing in. Exhale. Good. Breathing in. Feeling all the sensations of the breath moving into the body. When I breathe in, I feel like I'm embracing my breath. I feel like the breath is just moving into all these little nooks and crannies that maybe haven't been opened before or haven't been opened in a while. Or maybe we're feeling some tension or some tightness in those spaces. Or maybe we've been dealing with an injury or something going on in that space that we're holding on to or we're suppressing things into. Good, let's take 2 more like that. So really freeing the breath. Good. Notice now the excursion of breath as the arms lift and the feet ground. The belly now is really strong, so that integrates the top, the bottom, the front, the back, our sides. Good. Exhale. Let's pause at center, either seated or standing. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And reaching the arms down, around, and up, moving right into a side bend from here. So reaching up and over, grounding down through our feet, and lifting now through the whole left side. We're reaching into a lean, beautiful, grounding, opening, freeing. Feel all that. And nice and slowly inhale, take it center, and exhale, taking our lean to the opposite side. So as we ground down, we start to free up the space right between our hip point and our armpit. So that encompasses our whole core, our center. And so it's here that we want to feel integrated around our navel so that we can open up very deeply through the side body, through all these little spaces between the ribs and right into our waist, which houses all of our organs, deep belly organs. Let's breathe in back to center and exhale. Let's let the arms float down. Take a moment to pause here in this new space. Full breath in, listening, feeling all the sensory experiences, smelling, and notice the breath. We feel the warmth of the breath through the coolness on our skin. We feel this warm breath nourishing our whole inner landscape. So hands to the heart again. We're going to breathe in, moving right into a nice easy sun breath. Exhale. Here's our options. Option 1, we take it halfway. You can even use the picnic table to rest your hands into. Or option 2, you can take your hands to any part of your legs, just not on the knees. And option 3, you can let your head release, your hands go towards your shoes or the ground. Take a nice full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Let's inhale, find our Ardha, that's our strength. So I love Ardha because it's really about finding the balance of the front of the body, the back of the body, and our two sides. We can have soft knees or we can have lengthened legs, whatever feels better. We don't want to lock out and we don't want to be pushing ever against the knees. So wherever you are, the crown and the seat are lengthened in one long line. This is all about strength and length. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as we exhale, folding, releasing completely, letting everything go, dancing between our effort and our surrender. And breathing in, elongate, Ardha, long spine, open chest, heart, strong belly. Exhale, folding forward, releasing, stretching. A wonderful way to stretch into the hamstrings, back of thighs, low back after a little stroll in the park or a stroll anywhere. Inhale one more time, finding Ardha. And exhale, fold and release. Ground down, root to rise. So establishing our roots through our feet. We inhale, reach, lift, embrace that breath. Exhale, releasing the hands down, around, and to the heart. Let's take a nice full cleansing breath in. A long deep breath out. Good, so from here, I'm going to go to the side of the picnic table so that you can see me. So I'm going to extend my right leg all the way long. So again, my knee does not want to be locked. We want a nice soft bend in the knee if possible. Ground down through your standing leg. Let's take a nice full deep breath in here. And as we exhale and using the picnic table, if you want the support, we're going to exhale folding like opening and closing a book or a door hinge. There's no collapsing or rounding in the low back. So it's not about how far we go, but how are we feeling along the way? What's happening? Exhale, so you can either just stay vertical or you can take it up and down. And folding. And folding. So leading with the heart. The chin stays nice and neutral. Our tendency is always to jut that chin forward to get further. And really it throws the neck out of alignment. Let's fold and hold. Take a nice deep full breath in here. Or just stay vertical. Listen to your body. Full breath in. Full breath out. And nice and slowly. And remember, you can always stay in something as long as you need. We're going to bend up that knee, plant the foot, and we're going to just take a nice little in and out of a low lunge. Be mindful of the knees so we're getting a nice stretch through this long, stable leg, the front of that leg, right into our deep hip creases. And we're also stretching into this bent knee. So make sure that feels good for you. Full breath in and out. Good, nice and slowly. You can always continue to have your hand on the picnic table or on your support if you need it. Full breath in, full breath out. One more here, full breath in, and full breath out. And now nice and slowly, we're just gonna pivot on that standing leg. So the foot that's on the picnic table, it's a 90 degrees, and then we're gonna walk our foot even a little further so we really protect this knee. And now we're gonna go in and out, opening through this deep groin area, inner thigh area. Good, do what you can. Lots of nice stretches for walking and hiking or anything you're doing. These deep yoga stretches with breathing are so wonderful whenever we feel tension or tightness, whenever we're dealing with restrictions or holding, or if we're dealing with injuries. Be always very mindful of what feels good for you and what doesn't. And releasing. So the right leg is up. We're gonna come off of the picnic table for a moment just to wiggle out. And we're gonna take a nice full breath in and a full breath out. And we're gonna take all that now to the other side. So I'm staying where I am. I'm just gonna shift and bending my knee nice and carefully. I'm just gonna bring that leg right up onto the picnic table. And so adjust your standing leg so that you're standing as aligned, straight and aligned as possible. Full breath in and exhale. So you either stay vertical or moving with me, whatever feels good for you. You're gonna notice the stretch through this whole line. Good, noticing the stretch. Breathing in and out, nice and slowly, very mindfully, flowing on your breath, your rhythm, your pace. And just one more, full breath in, full breath out. And bending that knee, planting the foot, a nice space for the knee. So we don't want to be ramming into the knee at all. We want to keep everything nice and safe, nice and healthy. Good. Breathing in. So feeling that back leg, the front of that back leg, those deep hip creases. That's where we do a lot of sitting. That's where sitting lodges. If we've been driving a lot or sitting at a device a lot or at a desk, whatever it is, we're feeling that. And at the same time, we get this nice stretch through the front of this knee and the back of this bent leg. Notice what you're feeling throughout. Full breath in. Full breath out. And just one more. Good. And now we're going to pivot. So I'm going to be turning my back away from towards you so that you can just see me here. We're going to go in and out of this. So maybe shift to the other side so that you can see me. And I'm going to do the same. Good. So we're at sort of this 90-degree angle. The stable standing leg, you can even open it a little bit, but be mindful that it's not too wide. We want to feel a stretch, but we don't want to overstretch. Full breath in. Full breath out. So noticing our two sides, noticing what's happening right side and left side. Wow, very different sometimes. So maybe we spend a little more time kind of gelling with the side that's a little tighter. Maybe we need to send a little more breath there, a little more love there. So you know what you need to do and when you need to do that. So really paying attention, raising our awareness about us so that we can always have our own back. And let's just take two more here, easing our way nice and slowly. Good. Moving with our breathing. So it's like a moving meditation in nature. It doesn't get better than that. Let's step away from the picnic table or our support for a moment. Let's take time to just wiggle out. Notice how that feels. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. So we're going to take another stretch here. So I'm just thinking what the best way is. I think taking it's going to be like this. So left knee on the picnic table, and I'm going to look at my knees. Knees are as level as they can be. So this is really wonderful to open up our hip creases completely, our deep hip flexors, our abdomen, and this is really wonderful for posture because as we think about downward energy through that standing foot, through that weight-bearing knee, make sure this feels safe on the knee. Do what you can. Don't force anything. And the trick is to stand tall from here without jamming or pushing into anything. We want to feel ears, shoulders, and hips in as much alignment as possible. Navel in and up so we're nice and strong. That helps us release our tailbone into a little bit of a mini pelvic tilt. Full breath in. And you can hold on or not. So we're really getting into the front of the thighs now. So we're getting into all of our big, heavy walking, exercising, moving, stabilizing muscles of our lower body. And the bonus is the core. Let's take one more breath here. And then nice and slowly, just easing our way. Just wiggle out again. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. So we're going to take that to the other side now. So now it's going to be the right leg that's going to come on. Make sure that that feels okay. And then make sure that you can align your knees as much as you can. The tendency is for the knee to be very far forward of the body. And see if you can carefully bring it back, but at the same time, create this little girdle through our lower body. Standing tall, we're broadening, we're lengthening, we're breathing. We can hold on to the support or not. And lots of breath here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And always a reminder when we're practicing our yoga or our meditation, our breathing, in a space where we're outside or around others, we always want to be mindful of all the different experiences, all the different noises, all the different things that come up for us. And we want to be able to sharpen our tools to filter in things that we want and filter out things that we don't. Let's take one more deeper, fuller breath here, really standing nice and tall as we ground down. Full breath in. Full breath out. And nice and slowly, we're just going to lower the leg down. We're going to wiggle out the legs, wiggle out from side to side. Take a nice full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. And then we can take a nice downward facing dog from here. So option one is we use the seat of the bench, of the picnic table, or our support, or our chair, or we can use the tabletop. So remember, we can be in any orientation. The legs can be wide or narrower. Vary your stance. Or if you just want to break out on the grass or wherever you are on your mat in a downward facing dog position, go ahead and take that. And what a nice way to just refresh the mind a little bit more with a downward facing dog. Upside down, changing our perspective, shifting our thoughts, and just bringing in some new energy into our space. Clearing out old stuff that doesn't feel like it's supporting us today, and taking time to nourish us from the inside out. Let's take 3 deeper, fuller breaths here. Full breath in, full breath out, belly strong, back straight, arms long, mindful of shoulders, neck. Remember, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more here. Full breath in. Full breath out. And nice and slowly start to walk yourself all the way up, lifting the shoulders up, back. Exhale down. Take a nice deep full breath in. Stand tall. Deep full breath out. And how perfect being one with nature to end with a little balance in tree pose. And because we have our picnic table, we can use it for support if we need it or want it. So standing on one foot, and it's also a little bit of a challenge being on the grass, and I'm on an uneven grass surface, so it really throws our balance off, and it really calls upon us to be a little more challenged today. So I love that, right? We're not just standing on the regular floor that we know and trust. We're standing in a space that's a little different. So standing on the left foot, we're gonna take the right foot, come onto your toes, and here's where you can stay. Option 2 is we spin open and we make our seal. So we join, heel and inner shin. Energize through the inner thighs. Draw the navel in and up. Do all of our principles. Kegel energy, open space through the chest and the heart. Feel tall. Feel like we could be out here in nature forever, one with the trees, aligned, quiet and peaceful. Just taking time to take in and to let go and clear out the space that we don't need all that congestion in, right? Clear it out, just like we do with our phones, our devices. Delete, delete, delete. Let go. Bring in new space. One more big inhale. And exhale slowly, lowering our branches. Spin that knee forward. And we're back onto 2 feet. Wiggle around. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And second side. So grounding down and really rooting down through that standing leg. It's going to take responsibility now. And then all of our principles, right? You know what they are. Go up the body. Feel your strength. Feel the connection, the integration. Up on the toes, you can stay here. Or if you like, you can spin open. Make your seal. That's really important. That gives us that stability in our foundation below. Draw in so we're nice and engaged. Effort and surrender. Surrender your branches. Find your breath. Lighten the load here. Deepen the breathing into your new space. Full inhale. Gazing out. Something that feels light, bright, connected. Something that anchors us and roots us. Full breath in. So no matter what's going on around us, we have the tools to create the stability within. One more deep breath in. Exhale, arms lower. We spin that knee forward. And we are back to 2 feet, 2 stable feet. Let's take a nice deep full breath in. Full breath out. Hands to the heart, breathing in. Reach the arms down, around and up. Exhale, reaching the arms behind, clasping. Take a nice deep breath in as we open and fill across the chest and the heart. As we exhale, let's drop the chin softly. Relax through the back of the neck. Take 3 big breaths here. Inhale, neutral chin, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands down, around, and to the heart center. Take a nice deep full breath in. Take a nice deep breath out. Take a nice deep breath in, stand taller. Exhale, be stronger. Take a final deep full breath in, embrace what you want. Exhale, let go of any and all stress lodged in your body. Let it go. And coming to our seat, let's take a moment to just connect to our mantra today. And I love the mantras, especially out in nature when I'm walking. I try to recite them as much as possible. They fill the mind with positivity, with light and balance, and they really help us to manage anxiety and stress, especially during times of high chaos and high stress. So let's take the hands to the heart. May we be happy and healthy. May we navigate through all of life's obstacles with grace and skill and ease, and may we know peace within all of life's circumstances. And sending our mantras and our hopefulness out there. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. And from my light to yours, namaste.